The door only opened at 3 a.m., and everyone in the dorm knew it. Jungwon laughed when he heard it, because fear always sounded foolish during daylight. The hallway was ordinary, the door was plain white, and the others looked too serious to be joking. Heesum would not meet his eyes. Jae stared at the floor. Jake went quiet. Sunghoon folded his arms like he was guarding a grave. And Aiki only watched the door, as if it had already begun to watch back. It used to be a storage room, Heesum said at last. Used to be. That night Jungwon could not sleep. At 2:58 he sat up, telling himself it was stupid, that all horror stories depended on curiosity. At 2:59 he was already walking. The hallway felt colder than before. The light at the end breathed in and out, dim, alive. The door waited, shut and silent. Then his phone flipped to 3 o'clock. Click. The lock released itself. Jungwon froze. Every muscle turned to glass. The handle moved slowly, like a hand waking up. The door opened a crack, and darkness spilled through it with a thick, wet patience. He should have run. Instead, he leaned closer. Inside was not a room. It was depth. A blackness, so complete it felt crowded. Something shifted in it. Too fast to name. Then a face emerged. His own. The other Jungwon smiled with terrible calm. You came, it said. Jungwon stumbled back. What are you? The copy tilted its head. You opened it. I did not. You did. The hallway behind him groaned. The light bent. The door opened wider, and other figures appeared in the dark, standing shoulder to shoulder, like a crowd that had been waiting for years. Someone has to replace someone, the copy whispered. That is the rule. Jungwon turned to flee, but the hallway had stretched. Doors lined both walls now, endless identical mouths, all slightly open, all breathing darkness. He ran. The copies ran with him. When he finally found a door that was fully closed, he shoved it open and fell into light. Morning. The others were there, alive, pale, pretending nothing had happened. He tried to speak, but the words died when he counted them. One extra stood among them, a familiar face, smiling too softly. You were gone for hours, Jake said. Jungwon looked from one face to another. Every expression was almost right. Almost. Then the hallway behind them clicked. The door at the end trembled once, as if something inside had just placed its hand on the inside of the wood. Don't open it, a voice whispered. It came from behind the door. But it came also from behind Jungwon, and from inside his own throat. The others heard it too, and Aiki went white. Sunghoon took a step back. Heesum finally spoke, and his voice broke on the last word. It does not take you, he said. It replaces you. The copy in the group smiled. Then who opened it before him? No one answered, because no one wanted to think about a first time. The door handle turned again. Not at 3 a.m. Now. Darkness leaked out, thicker and stronger than before, while more faces gathered inside it. Some were theirs. Some were almost theirs. Some looked like they had been waiting to be recognized. Jungwon understood then with a cold clarity that made him sick. This was not a room, not a curse, not even a door. It was a loop, and he had been the first one to start it, maybe by accident, maybe by choice. He could not remember anymore. The copy stepped close and whispered, You created this. The hallway shuddered. Every open door in sight answered with a soft click. Jungwon backed away until his shoulders hit the wall. The others were watching him as if he were both victim and cause. Then he saw the truth in their faces. They were all afraid of becoming the next version of themselves. He looked at the door. If he ran, it would follow. If he stayed, it would choose. So when the darkness reached for him, Jungwon made the only decision left. He walked into the doorway on purpose. The door slammed shut. Silence fell like snow. By morning, the hallway was normal again. The others stood in a circle, quiet and drained, as if something important had been taken from their memories and left only the fear behind. The door looked harmless, plain, white, waiting. Jake stared at it and whispered, "Is it over?" No one answered, because from inside the door came a small, patient sound. A knock. Then Jungwon's voice, soft as breath through a crack in wood. "Don't open it." The others went still. The handle slowly began to turn.